Okay, this is my 9th video for vector revision, combined maths. Already I published 8 videos successfully, all revision questions on vectors, exam style problem, structured and essays. Okay, we'll see the next 26 question. I target to work 30 problems. Write this question, problem 26. The position vectors of A and B, point capital A and B are vector A equal 3p vector I plus vector J and vector B equal 2 plus p into vector I minus vector J. Copy these position vectors of A and B are given like as follows, respectively. Vector B is a rotational vector of vector A. Write down this. Vector B is a rotational vector of vector A when it is rotated about the origin O. When it rotated about the origin O. Find the value of P. Find the value of P where P greater than 0. Find, you can write that the first part, that's the first part. Find the value of P where P greater than 0. I'll read the second part later. Just to complete this part, right? So 2 points A and B and their position vectors are provided. Vector A is this, vector B this. And the important information here, vector B is a rotational vector of A. So what do you mean the rotational vector? You see, for example, here O, is here A, and somewhere here B. So rotational vector means they said rotates about O. So they're rotating A to B or B to A. They said B is a rotational vector of A. That means in this case, if you rotate the A, something like this, if you rotate the vector A, it will touch the vector B. That means coincident. The both same size, right? That is a congruency, concru. This rotates here about this origin or rotate. Therefore, the vector A touch with the vector B. That means line segments are equal, right? The important note, rotation vector idea is they are same magnitude. Vector A and vector B are same size. So length segments are equal length. What we call magnitudes are equal, or otherwise modulus are equal. That's the meaning, right? So we find that P answer. So mod vector A equal mod vector B, because of these two are rotational vector. So you know mod of a vector is what? Square root of I component square plus j component square equal other side 2 plus p all things square plus 1. Now solve by squaring, remove this square root and collect an equation. Remove the brackets inside and 9p square plus 1. Here what, expand 4 plus 4p plus p square plus 1. So get an equation quadratic form. 8p square is it 8p square minus 4p and 1 cancels, minus 4 equal to 0. You can divide by 4 also, correct an quadratic equation, divide by 4, 2p square minus p minus 1 equal to 0. Can be factorized, what, 2 and 1, that's 2p plus 1 and p minus 1 equal to 0. Is it? Therefore, solutions are what? P equal 1 or P equal minus half. But this condition provided P greater than 0. Yeah, you can take this. So P equal 1, right? P equal 1. It's the first part. Answer important idea here, that knowledge about the rotational vector. I noted that their modulus are equal. That means if you rotate this, becomes here. If you rotate B, it becomes here. The same line segments. Okay, then you know the P, then what are the vector A therefore, and B. Vector A equal, put P for 1, then 3i plus j, and here vector B equal what? P for 1, then 3i minus j, right? These are the two vectors provided here. Right, second part. Find the unit vector which is perpendicular to vector A. Find the unit vector which is perpendicular to vector A and coplanar with A and B. And coplanar with vector A and vector B. Coplanar and vector A and vector B. Okay. And the important part for second case, it's like essay question, right? Part of essay problem. So now you know the A and B vectors. What is unit vector? Its modulus is 1. Its modulus is 1, called the unit vector, right? So the given unit vector perpendicular to the vector A. So if I say let the unit vector, is R. If I say R, one notation they said vector R perpendicular to vector A, right? Vector R perpendicular to vector A. There, what is dot product idea? R dot A is 0, R scalar product, A is 0, you know the. Also they say that given unit vector coplanar with A and B, that means same plane. This is the horizontal or vertical plane. The new vector R also lie on the AB. Where is A and B? The same plane R is available. So it can be parallel to the both of that or perpendicular, same that plane, right? So there are some method of answering such question. So I said the unit vector is R. So you can take the R in that what the form of the vector R, which is in terms of the AB, the same plane. The vector R lie on the AB plane. That means where the vector A and vector B lie. Such a vector we can write the form of the relation in terms of AB. R equal to 2A plus 3B or 5A minus vector B. Or relation between the A and B is the new vector R. That's called the coplanar, same plane. Therefore, in this case, we call something like that. Let vector R equal to vector A plus lambda B. Study is noted. If you work this in similar type in the future, you can answer, right? Vector R equal vector A plus B because of the coplanar idea, right? Or this you can say lambda A plus B. Don't put two unknown, one unknown is enough. Lambda A plus B or A plus lambda B. So main target now, I want to find the lambda value. Then I know the vector R is what. Then we go to the answer. Yeah, very first thing, R perpendicular to vector A. Therefore R dot A is 0. Apply that. vector r dot vector a, because cos 90 is 0. So what is vector r? A plus lambda b into, you know that a already, okay, first let I write a equal to 0. Now we can product this, you know, the product a dot a mod a cos node, that is mod a square and the a dot b, right? So what is that? A dot a mod a square plus here multiple lambda into a dot b, right? Okay, what is mod a square? Its magnitude, you know our answer already. Otherwise, if I show once again, modulus of a vector means square root of the I component plus j component. Square root, therefore take only 9 and 10, right? Plus lambda into what is a dot b. A is 3i plus j into b is 3i minus j equal to 0. So by solving this equation, you can find the lambda answer. Once you know the lambda answer, you can give the answer for the unit vector, right? Here 10. So lambda. So here what happens if you multiply this like a dot product and valid for the algebraic factorization, all the rules valid to the vector dot product, right? If you multiply 3i, 9i square. I is, what is I? Is a unit vector along the x-axis, j is y-axis. So mod of I is 1. So 339 and j1 plus 1, is it equal to 0? The middle term cancel, check that like a factorization form, that is cancel 9 minus here minus j1. Therefore what the answer? Lambda equal minus 10 over 8, okay, minus 10 over 8, or otherwise minus 5 over 4. This is the lambda value. Therefore what that vector, what the vector plane, coplane to the A and B, also right angle to the vector shown for that A. So you can write this R. Therefore vector R equal vector A minus 5 over vector B. So this vector is perpendicular to vector A, also same plane. Now the question is not this one, find the unit vector of this. Find the unit vector of this. At the moment this is not a unit vector. You see modulus of R won't come 1. If a modulus of a vector becomes 1, then we call the unit vector. So we put mod for R, it becomes 1 plus 25 over 16 something. Therefore it won't goes to the answer. Therefore if we learn how to write a unit vector for a particular vector, is that vector over its modulus. Study noted that vector over its modulus. For example, if u is a unit vector, that vector can be shown that form, that vector over its modulus. That vector over its modulus. If any unit vector along a plane or perpendicular, any case they ask, the answer is that vector divided by its modulus. So right below, therefore the required unit vector is, equal its vector and its modulus. The vector and its modulus, right? Therefore you can simplify, get the answer. You know this vector is A minus 5 over vector B over square root the modulus of this. Modulus of that is, simplify, becomes 1 plus 25 over 16, is it? Check that scalar. Lambda equal minus I4, then But in this case you will find A, better you find A, B and complete. You know the vector A and vector B, no? So better you find that one, later come to the answer. So A minus 5 over 4B, what is that? Vector R equal vector A, you know the vector A, apply the vector A, 3I plus vector J minus 5 over B, vector B is 3I minus J. So what is the given required vector R is, so we simplify 12 here 15, so minus 3 over 4, is it minus 3 over here 12 minus 3 over 4I, and now the J part 4J minus plus 9, okay, 9 over 4J. This is the vector R. Therefore, as I mentioned earlier, unit vector is this vector over its modulus, right? Therefore, required unit vector is that vector over its modulus. So, this vector divided by its modulus. This vector is minus 3 over 4 vector I plus 9 over 4 vector J over square root of the modulus here, 9 over 16 plus 81 over 16. So simplify and we can get the answer for the required unit vector. It becomes like that, minus 1 over square root 10. We can take the minus 1 over square root 10, check that, I minus 3J. Okay, important question. If you simplify, you can get this answer. This is the way. So I said two things important: rotational vector idea and the coplanar vector form also important. Later, how to find a unit vector along a plane or along a direction given that vector over its modulus. Right, this question 26. This is the question 27, I think, problem 27. Right, the question, OAB is a triangle. OAB is a triangle and Q is a point on side AB. And Q is a point on side AB, which is trisection point on AB, which is trisection point on AB, closer to B, full stop. P is a point on the side OQ, P is a point on the side OQ, such that OP is to OQ equal 2:5. OP is to OQ 2:5. Full stop. The produced AP meets the side OB at R. Show that vector OP equal 2/15 into vector A plus 2 vector B. And write vector AP in terms of vector A and B, in terms of vector A and vector B, where vector A and vector B are, position vectors of A and B, related to origin O, we can take the first part here and the part also. So complete simple question. I made many problems in this channel. If you continuously view my YouTube, many problems I shown similar this type. So here OAB is a triangle. OAB is a triangle and Q is a point on side AB. Q is a point on side AB which is trisection point on AB closer to B. Very close to B, somewhere I see mark here. It is trisect. What do you mean the trisect? The ratio therefore totally 3 shares if you assume that. The ratio 2:1, right? This is 2. This is what's called trisection meaning, right? And P is a point on the side OQ. On the side OQ, there's a new point called P. The ratio OP is to OQ. OP is to OQ, 2:5. We met many problems in the ratio cases. OP is to OQ. Okay, OP is to OQ. Is it okay? Check. OP is to OQ. Therefore, here 3. Okay, here 3. That's all. Then we find the OP answer. Find the OP answer. Main issue, find the vector OP. Vector OP you have to calculate. So they said what is A and B. Respect to this O, this is vector A. Related to O, this is vector B. And in terms of A and B, we will find the answer. So what the idea, I think a simple method. So we'll find the OP, this part. So if we know the OQ, then this becomes simple. So what the idea is first we find the AB, no? We need the AB vector, find the A, this B minus A. Position vector method, here A, here B means AB is B minus A. We find this one, then you know the AQ vector, then we can go to this answer, is it the method, so follow that. In triangle OP, OAB, in triangle OAB, I need the AB. What is AB equal? Vector addition, follow that. AB equal what? AO plus OB. AO vector plus OB vector. AO plus OB. So what is AO? Minus vector A. OB is vector B, right? Therefore, next, you know what is AQ? Completely 3 shares, 2/3 of this complete, no? Next you can write vector AQ equal 2/3 of the vector AB, 2/3 of the vector AB. Okay, so that is AQ equal 2/3 of the AB is B minus A. B minus A, right? So you know the AQ. Now the question is find the OP. If we know the OQ, if you know the OQ answer, then you know what is OP. Answer is provided. Now go this triangle. Triangle OAQ. Triangle OAQ. In triangle OAQ. In triangle OAQ, what is OQ answer? This OQ answer, OA plus AQ. OA vector plus AQ vector, right? OA plus AQ vector. So everything known, OA is vector A. AQ is 2/3 vector B minus A. So simplify these and give the complete AB component 3A minus, so 1A over 1/3. 1/3 vector A plus 2/3 vector B. Okay, this is OQ. Therefore, what is OP? What is OP answer? First part is what? What is OP part? Totally 5 shares, right? 2/5. OP is 2/5 of the OQ. Okay, 2/5 of the OQ. So the answer 2/5. So what is OQ? 1/3 vector A plus 2/3 vector B. So therefore vector OP equal what is that? 2/15. Answer provided. What happened? They took the 2/15. Yeah, take the 2/15 out, and vector A plus here and the 2B, right? Check that 2B is the answer. This is the first part answer. Find the vector that OP and write the AP also. Find the vector AP. How this vector AP? This vector AP. You know the OP, you know the OA, then you can find the AP answer. Take the triangle. Other part in triangle OAP. In triangle OAP, question is find the AP vector. So AP vector is what? AP vector is what? PO plus OA. PO vector plus OA. So what is PO? You know the OP, therefore PO, my other side, minus times, huh? Minus 2/5, 1/3 vector A plus 2/3 vector B plus OA is vector A. So simplify, get the answer. AP vector, simplify. This gives you the AP answer. It becomes, you simplify that 1/15 4 times vector B minus 13. Check that. I hope you can work this. Just the answer. We take the 15 out, then the 15 comes here. Yes, check that. Is the AP vector, right? First part is over. This is the AP vector and the AQ vectors. Right, next part, write this. Find the value of K. Find the value of K. Find the value of K such that vector OA plus K times vector AP. Vector OA plus K times vector AP is independent of vector A. Is independent of vector A. Find the value of K and write this one. Is independent of vector A. Full stop. Express the position vector of R. Express the position vector of the R in terms of vector B. In terms of vector B. In terms of vector B. Using the above value of vector K. Using the above value of K. Using the above value of K. And show that OR is to OB equal 4:13. Equal 4:13. Equal 4:13. So is there the R they shown? So the R is missing. I not express the R. So to write that where R is a point where the produced AP meets the OB. Where R is the point where produced AP meets the OB. Where produced AP meets the OB is the point R, right? So see next part using this. So OA plus K times AP independent of the vector A. That means on that answer there is no vector A. Maybe vector B available. So you know the AP we found the AP, so complete that part. So OA is vector A, K times AP, this is K times AP, right? K times AP. So K over 15 into 4 vector B minus 13 vector A. Okay. So simplify this vector AB. So simplify, see completely how many A component available. Here 15A minus 13, 15 minus that. So 15 vector A, I can say 15 minus 13K over 15, such a vector A, plus 4K vector B over 15, right? That's the pattern of the vector OA plus K times AP. Then write a sentence below. This is independent of vector A. Given that, write this. Given that this expression independent of vector A. Given that this expression independent of vector A. What do you mean? Therefore, the no vector A. Vector A coefficient is 0. Here this part becomes 0, right? This part becomes 0. Therefore 15 minus 13K over 15 equal to 0. Therefore simplify K answer is what? 15 over 13. Okay, K equal 15 over 13. 15 over 13, that's the answer. Therefore, what the answer of the OA plus KAP now? No A component. Only the B component. For the other parts, you need this answer. Therefore, OA vector plus K times vector AP equal to this answer. This is the answer. 4K times vector B over 15. If you put K for 15 over 13, 15 cancel. The answer 4 over 13 vector B, right? 4 over 13 vector B. 4 over 13 vector B, right? 4 over 13 vector B. Okay, this is that part. So now they ask, express the position vector of R. So where is R? If you produce it at somewhere here. This is R, right? Where the produced AP meets the OB, that's called the point R. Express the point R. Find the position vector of the point R in terms of vector B using the above value of K. Using the above value of K, what is R's position vector? So what the idea in this case, the nice part, but this idea, use the previous part and collect the answer. So you know OA plus K times AP, that equal to what? You can simply, if you have good experience, so there's a K times AP. K times AP may be AR, no? K times AP is maybe AR because it's produced line. It's produced that line. Therefore, K times AP can be AR. Therefore, you know the AR vector. Then you got the addition of that triangle. You can find the OR. There's various method, but better we use it. What's the previous part knowledge? Continuously get it. So here AP. K times vector AP. So AP, K times vector AP can be produced. See what the K answer? K is more than 1. K is more than 1. 15 divided by 13 is more than 1. Therefore, the P produced side only the other point comes, that is R. Therefore, we can assume here, not only assume, that's very clear. This K times AP is AR. K times AP is AR, right? Therefore, K times AP equal to AR vector. K times AP equal to AR vector. So what is K times AP? You know the K. So therefore AR equal, you can find the K value 15 over 13 into AP. This part you will answer this part. 4B minus 13A, right? 4 vector B minus 13 vector A. Okay, this is the part AR. Then you know AR, you know OA, then find the OR. Then find the OR answer, the position vector of the point R. Position vector of the point R. Complete that manner. So in triangle OAR, in triangle OAR, OR vector equal OA vector plus AR vector. So what is OA is vector A plus AR vector. So you can simplify the AR vector 15 over 13 into 4 vector B minus 13 vector A. Okay, OA plus this. Otherwise this is the answer. Actually this is the answer. OA. See, OA plus this. You can find this method. You can continue. Otherwise what is the answer? OA plus this. OA plus 4B over 13. Check 4B over 13. That's the answer. 4 vector B over 13. It's so long. Or otherwise you use the first part. OA plus this K times AP. No, AR. That is OR. We have the answer already. 4 over 13, right? Simplified becomes 4 over 13 vector B. That is independent of vector A. No, therefore 4 over 13 vector B. That answer. Last part, find the OR is to OB ratio. Find the OR is to OB ratio. How that now OR? This is OR, here OB. Find the ratio OR is to OB. So you got the answer using this previously check. OR is to RB, OR is to, the question is find the OR is to OB. So here the answer here 4 over 13. OR is 4 over 13 vector B. This is vector B. OB is vector B, right? OB is vector B. Therefore OR is 4 over 13. Therefore this is 4. It becomes 9. Answer 4 is the answer given there. 4 is to 9, right? Answer is 4 and 2. Complete. They ask the complete. The OR is to OB. OR is to OB is what? 4 is to 13. 4 is to 13. So it's my that 27th question, right? 27th problem.